and record in two places. You need some sort of card. So I have index cards, and you need to turn them into like an L shape. So if you want to be like super nice and neat and clean about it, and if you have maybe 3/4 inch is probably enough of a border. So make some lines. Draw the lines if you need to keep track of what you're doing, to make it all. You really want your corners to be at a 90 degrees, so this part, if you're not super good at eyeballing horizontal and vertical lines and making it parallel to the edge of the card, get the ruler out and measure it. And then you can cut it with a pair of scissors or use some sort of utility knife or X-Acto blade. If your corner is weird, your viewfinder is going to be weird. Now if you have one of those gray ones that you buy at the store, you can use those. Those are usually marked, so they have like a 9 by, so if you're using 18 by 24 inch paper and you are using one of those gray ones that you can buy, it's got the little slidey thing on the inside of it, set it to the 9 by 12. 9 times 2 is 18, 12 times 2 is 24, same proportion. That's your goal with this. So you get 2 pieces of, and then what you're going to do is you're going to flip them so that you can put them together to make a window, but like the inside proportion, like that's super long and skinny. So this is the secret magic trick to getting a window without doing math. Clear this stuff out of the way. Well, I have it out because I need it to tape this stuff together. I'm going to get a couple of pieces of tape. You kind of need like 3 hands to do this easily. So if you take your newsprint or your drawing pad and you flip it over on the back, or if you have a piece of paper, so this is kind of an old one, it's a little worn in that corner. If you draw a diagonal line through any rectangle from corner to corner, I know math again, right? So intersecting lines along that, so this rectangle here is the same proportion as the outside rectangle. So any rectangle where the corner intersects on that diagonal line, no matter what its size, so you could do a big one, you could do a little one, it's the same proportion as the paper. So what you do is you take your pieces of card and you put them on the edge, and this is where I said it's like you kind of need like 3 hands because it gets a little fiddly, so I put my tape ahead of time. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to align them, not so that the outside edges make a nice rectangle, but so that that inside window is a nice rectangle. So that would be one. If I want a little bit bigger, I could shift it this way. And then again, I want the corners to be as close to 90 degrees as I can get it. So that diagonal line goes from corner to corner of my window. And you're probably not going to get it perfect, but you can get close. And then tape it. And then you can lift it up and tape it nice and pretty. And cut the extra bits off. So once you have it taped down, you can just get rid of those. If you find viewfinders to be helpful, so some people use them all the time, you can make different sizes and different proportions. So you could make one where the opening is a square, because there's nothing that says when you're drawing you have to stick to the outside rectangle of your paper. It's just that most people do. So your initial viewfinder, when you're looking through it, it should be the same proportion as your paper. You try it off. Thank you.